45 plus examples of low confidence and what Bart, that's me, would say or do. So, while keeping in mind those various 16 actionable approaches you just heard about to help boost one's low self-esteem or confidence when facing various dilemmas in life, as well as all the other stuff you've learned inside Lethal Confidence, are you ready to overcome the following scenarios and knock them out of the park with actionable application, faith, optimism, and steadfast persistence? Let's see how we do. Let's see what I would say or do in the following real-life scenarios to lift their confidence to all new heights. And one more thing, like I mentioned about facing life's struggles alone and how hard that can be to overcome what life throws your way, I want you to remember this. You are not alone. I'm right there with you. Seriously. I want you to picture you and me tackling whatever it is that you struggle with or you're going through together. Hey, Bart, I'm really struggling with, and I need your advice. Hey, no problem. What's going on? You would then explain to me what's going on and what you're going through, and then together we'd work out any number of possible solutions, perspectives, ways to deal with what it is that you're going through until you were clear of those worries, anxieties, problems, and saw light and relief up ahead. Does that make sense? For example, here's an exercise. State the struggle that you have, either out loud or to yourself, and then pause. And then listen for my answer to come. And then evaluate it, consider it, and act on it. Then see how your situation turns out. How does that sound? Does it sound pretty good, reassuring, promising, hopeful? Then what are we waiting for? Let's knock out these issues and get to where we belong, which is partying and celebrating life on our own terms. And that exercise is basically state your struggle. And then when I say listen for me to respond, basically you've read this book. You've listened to this audio program. You've been pumped with an amazing number of solutions, actionable items, perspectives, points of view, applications that literally, and of course, you're listening to this audio, so you can hear my voice. And you can say, Bart, I struggle with this. What would you do? And then just see if my voice comes through with, maybe you need to dig deep to the root of the matter. Maybe you need to get those people out of your life. Maybe you need to go take a class. Maybe you need to go do some research on something that's out there that might, other people's perspectives and other people's experiences, case studies. Maybe you need to go do X, Y, Z. I'm all about problem solving so we can get out from underneath that BS. I'm all for nip it in the bud, getting over it ASAP so we can get back to enjoying life and partying. And if anybody ever gives you any heat, any problems, any crap, one way or another, either way, you're going to feel the pain. The pain of putting up with their BS or the pain of telling them to take a hike. I'm going to miss you, but I don't like how you're treating me. Take a hike. So, that said, let's knock out these 45 plus real life scenarios. And just so you know, the categories that we'll be covering include psychological, mental thoughts, self-reflection and decision-making, self-image and body issues, friends, family and relatives, sex and relationships, socializing and interacting with others, ageism, racism and sexism, and work, the job, education, and making money related issues. That's quite a bundle, isn't it? You see what I mean? Covering 45 plus real life scenarios. We're talking real life scenarios here. There's no sugarcoating this and no pie in the sky, woo-woo, hot air, BS, Be yourself. You've got this. You can do it. Believe you can. And breathe. Oh, spare me. And when we go through these 45 real-life scenarios, and I approach each scenario with real-life, common sense, application, approach, perspective, actionable items, they will be completely devoid of all of that mumbo-jumbo, hot air, new age, woo-woo BS that just has no place with where we're going. That is lethal confidence. Come on, let's get started. And like I said, get back to where we belong, partying and celebrating life on our own terms. Come on, let's get into it.